Hey team, hope you're well. Just another quick update on behalf of EastCoastEco.com. We got your back. Nah, just kidding. Sort of kidding, but hopefully we'll have all our websites with updates by the end of next week. So that's what we're working towards. All our regions having content, innovation, sustainability, technology, opportunities to transition the economy to cleaner, a fairer economy. So hopefully we're going to have that done in the next week to 2 weeks. Okay, just a quick update. A couple of things we want to touch on. Now, we did a video recently about climate change denial. There seems to be another movement to deny climate change. And we respectfully, in the video, we tried to appreciate that some people still don't understand or don't think that climate change is a thing. Well, in this video, and we're sort of saying this to some of our brothers in Australia, there seems to be a thing here about climate change. I've seen in some of these where we know that the establishment corporate media controlled by certain interests have been fighting climate change and giving out climate change information for decades. But I just want to sort of say, if you still believe in climate change, you're sort of like a moron. And just hear me out here. You might think that you're fighting for the average person by saying that climate change doesn't exist or it's a scam or something, but you're sort of a moron, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to leave a link to an article. It's an article from Scientific American. It's very detailed, and it informs us that even the big fossil fuel companies knew about climate change. Okay, way back in 1977, they knew that climate change was a thing. So if you're on social media and you're fighting and you're claiming that climate change is a scam or you're denying it, you're sort of a moron, because you're fighting for these companies. Not only did they know and acknowledge and they know the science behind climate change, but when they found out these facts, they actually boosted their misinformation campaign. So you're sort of siding with those sorts of people, and you might think you're trying to do the right thing, but you're greatly misinformed, because I'll leave a link to the article. Yeah, not only have these companies denied climate change and given out misinformation, who you're allying yourself with, they also, a lot of them have received our taxpayer subsidies to continue this. So you're not sort of on the side for the average person. You're sort of a moron. And these companies who are ripping you off as well, they probably think you're a moron too. I'll leave a link to an article. So you should do some research. Like I said, I'm no climate scientist, but I've done research. And anyway, I won't go into that too much. So there's something to think about. So we hope to have all the sites updated next week. Leave any thoughts or suggestions or comments. We also have the 3 communities on our websites: the Organic Alliance, the EV Alliance, and the Solar Alliance. But we're looking at all forms of sustainable clean energy, and we're trying to bring you updates on them as well. So yeah, just a thing I wanted to mention about that climate change denial. Yeah, you're siding yourself with these dark forces that don't care about you. You know, this is another thing I want Australians to wake up to. Stop fighting for these entities that don't care about you or your family's future. They just don't care about you. Now, on that subject, I'm going to go into a controversial area: sport. I think sport has a place. I think it's a great form of release for mankind. I think it's fantastic. Or I have nothing against sport, but what I have a problem with is using our money, hundreds of millions of dollars, to spend on sporting fields and stadiums, while you've got victims of the flood up in Lismore who were just left in the lurch. So some people, you're sort of being blindsided, you're being dumbed down, and you're helping these entities, you're helping these forces, which came from the grassroots. All these things, sports, working class rights, everything like that, our resources, we own them. It's not like you have to do them a favor. It's not like you have to help these forces. You're not helping the average person. You're not helping your fellow working class people. You're actually helping sinister forces by perpetuating their garbage misinformation. So yeah, you need to like pull your head in a bit there. Anyway, don't argue with me. I don't want to hear any arguments. Go and check out the science, and even look at the fossil fuel companies' own admittance that they know about climate change. Go and argue with them. But yeah, so that's all I want to do, is just mention those couple of things. Stop fighting for forces that don't care about you. Wake up to yourselves, because I think that the things that we enjoy, like sports and time off and things like that, will be used against us to dumb us down, so that so these forces can continue to rob us and scam us and take our tax money and help their own crew. Incidentally, I'm getting some information from nurses, well, I won't mention who, and doctors, that Medicare is being stripped. Is that true? Is anyone hearing that? Because that's one of the promises of this new incoming government, that they would protect Medicare. So there's something else that could come up on the radar in the next couple of weeks. There's something to fight for, rather than just be a mouthpiece for these companies that hate you. They hate you. Don't be a moron. Anyway, so we want to just leave it at that. This is Green to Stay Eco. Hope to have all the sites updated in the next week. This is Bounty News, the news with a tinge of mutiny, signing out.